From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Twins, Bailey Ober. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Tosses to first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog. One reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Bell steps on the bag. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Kyle Manzardo stands in now and watches strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Rhys Hoskins at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Manzardo off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 3. Back at Target Field. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Stepping in, Luke Keeschel. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Williams. This is his 30th start of the season. A former first-round pick in 2021. Check swing called strike. And the count even 1-1. That clips a corner. In the air, left field. Kwan moving under this one. And there's one down. Here's Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter, number 9, Trevor Larnach. That's a ball.
To the right side. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fastball for a strike. That one off the mark, and the count is filled up. Got him. That ends the inning. Back in Minnesota, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Ober was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. On the ground to the left. Over to first, one out in the second. Here's Brian Rocchio.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike two. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Jones in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. That one ripped, but foul. 1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. No score here in the second. That one misses. And now 3-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Hoskins. One pitch and one out. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And it's filled up. Outside, and that is ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. So up next for Minnesota, Otto Lopez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's too low. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
That's the ball.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 2. That's inside. Caratini, the runner at first with 2 gone. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Josh Bell. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Daniel Schneeman.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He wastes no time on this one, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now here is Bo Naylor. He was hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one close, ruled the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Here's Jose Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1 there.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's their second home run of the inning. Kyle Mansardo now at the plate.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of.
As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 2-1. Way high. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel, the next to hit.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Now he's challenging the called strike, and the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Rips one to right. And there's one away.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Larnach at the plate now, and that's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Here's Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Quick move to first. Clemens back on a dive. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more.
No. That's a ball.
And he swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back at target field. On to the fourth. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Ball one. That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Schneemann batting for the second time, and that's strike one. To the right side, Keishel tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, base is empty. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. No, that's a ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Guardians fail to score, but they're back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
That's the ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. The Guardians leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That one missing inside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Caratini thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. 1 out man at first. Otto Lopez, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Jordan Lawler, getting some more speed on the bases. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Walked his first time. And 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Check on the runner. Lawler dives back in safely. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses up and in. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 down at the plate. Josh Bell. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one is inside. Got him swinging. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 4-2. So coming into the game now on defense, Ryan Jeffers. He takes over behind the plate. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. That one lifted to left. 1 up, 1 down. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game.
Nope, outside.
And it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And they'll do it again. That one drilled left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. But we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So back to the top of the order. Luke Diesel digs in now.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground, Ramirez. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Trevor Larned will hit next.
Trevor Larned.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back in Minnesota. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Hoskins pushes it foul. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Arias in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Inside, almost got him. Sliced hard, but foul. Arias, the base runner at first with 1 out. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
Ball. Outside.
Got him swinging for the K. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now here's Nolan Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Bailey Ober out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Anthony Banda.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Nope. Ball 1.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Guardians as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Slade Ciccone.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Activity in the bullpen. Matt Festa getting ready to go. Gaddis also getting ready. Deal 2. Got him. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Waller, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Gets the call. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The Guardians up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Naylor in the box again. Takes a strike.
Even with really good velocity, 2-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity is good, you see it really well. And it can be a dangerous pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there. It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Lawler tossed to first. Inning over. Guardians 4 and the Twins 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Fouled off. He was late. Ciccone in his 3rd season, pitching for the 20th time this season, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Rodriguez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Nope, that's inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Rodriguez checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. The Guardians leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 8th. Jose Ramirez steps in, leading the league in WAR, and that's no small feat, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, he measures everything, and he checks every box. Impacts the game in so many different ways.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. There comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner takes off for third. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And a ground ball to first. Bell takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 8.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 in this one.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pick.
Gabriel Arias now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Arias wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Now at the plate, Brian Rocchio. In the air to left center. And that is that.
For the Guardians.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Vesta. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one missed. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
No, that's a ball.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Back to the top of the order, and the batter now, Luke Diesel.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. To third, might be two. Ramirez tossed to second, and the home fans sit down following the twin killing. 2 away in the 8th.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's going to be Trevor Larnach. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and a full count now.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a pop-up. Rocchio has a beat on it, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Yoendrys Gomez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Hey!
Hit on the ground to short. Lopez whips it to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
The batter number
Digging
10.
in, Daniel Schneemann. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball. No, that's a ball.
The 2-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The next offering misses. Ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Naylor in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Schneemann at first, one gone. Ripped to first, caught. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kate Smith.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hey.
2-0. He swings and fouls one off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fastball for a strike. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The Guardians trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And misses inside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Jordan Lawler, the next twin up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Austin Martin.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Quick toss to first. Waller back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. So it's their last chance in this one. Otto Lopez, the next twin up to hit. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Swings through that. Wallner off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
They're down to their final strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And you're